Morning, Joe Deary, Powerful Improvements, Putnam, Connecticut. Out here set up on my first roof wash of the day. Client's very concerned about their plants, so they have covered everything. And I've bagged gutters here again today. And I'm just about to get started, go to pull my 12-volt hose. And I didn't realize at the end of the day yesterday, this was sitting on the muffler of my pressure washer. So melted right to it. Thankfully the pump was not left on overnight or anything silly like that. So we're gonna fix that real quick. Splice in cut this, reclamp it, etc. But that's a nice mistake. Okay, thankfully I keep everything I need on the truck and we're back in action. We'll fire it up here in just a minute. Okay, and we've spent more time here prepping to shoot this than it's going to take to actually shoot this. That's okay. This roof is not bad at all. Just some black streaking on it. A little bit of lichen. We try to get the least runoff I can. So we're going to switch over to fan here after we get the top. It is a bit windy today. I'm shooting 4.5% here today. I got 3 turns on the eliminator dial, on the soap dial. I'm using eliminator as my roof soap. And again, we are bagging here today. The lady's very concerned about her plants down below. So everything has been tarped by her. I didn't do all the tarping here. I will be rinsing all of her tarps before I leave, just to make sure there's no overspray on anything, as we don't want her to burn her hands or get anything on her clothing. All right, one more bead across the top here for good measure. That's how we do it. All right, again, we are playing a little bit of wind. There we go. All right, not too bad on this one, only a few gallons. Carefully pick that up. Set it right into my bucket. I'm guessing that's maybe a gallon and a half, 2 gallons. Not too bad. And then we got one other gutter over here. I've already rinsed everything. I'm going to suggest that she keeps these extensions off for a little while, the rest of the day or so. Carefully extract this. Oh yeah, don't spill it, kid. All right, there we go. Another couple 3 gallons or so. And now we're gonna just go get rid of this. All right, I'm out here on the second project. Some of you guys may remember earlier this season with Tony, I came out here and did all the roofs on this property, on this front facing side, and they're transitioning very nicely. There's still a little bit of brown dinge over there on that roof, which I think will continue to come down with some weather. And we're probably coming back here to do gutters again in the fall. So if it hasn't come down by the fall, I'll give it another little treatment. But he has me back today to work on this little shed that's out in the woods. It's got a lot of growth on the roof. I'm gonna go up there and manually remove that with the X-Jet carefully. And we're also gonna wash that little building, and I'll show you what's going on out there. Let's fire it up. No hoses stuck to the muffler, so that's a good thing. This little shed's got moss all over the roof. This angle is too steep to walk on, but the other angle is not. So I'm gonna get up on the peak, shoot downward with my X-Jet, manually remove the majority of this, and come down and wash this little building. right, there's your result. Now we're washing down here. When it absolutely has to be clean today, I don't know how else to do it. Not recommended. I'm not telling you to X-Jet roofs. 12 volt, use your chemical process whenever you can. But you got a little crusty little shed in the woods that needs moss off it right now. You gotta forcefully remove it. All right, I'm set up on the next project. I got this big, beautiful farmhouse in Woodstock. A couple windows are still open here. The client will be closing them for me pretty quick. We got a couple dogs roaming around, very friendly. Come here, puppy. Nice old puppies. We got chickens on the property, etc. This is one of the dirtiest backsides of a home I've seen, at least this year, if not ever. It's very, very, very dirty. Look at this. It's the whole thing. I've already staged myself. I got my ladders set up. I got a spot up in there that's very dirty. I'll show you. I'm gonna have to go up on the roof. Again, couple windows open back here. We wrap all the way around, terrace down. I think I'm gonna get a couple before and after photos here. And I think I'd also like to get a time lapse because I think it's gonna be a pretty cool transition. Okay, noteworthy is that I changed over to the 1.8 orifice in my Davis injector. We're gonna be M5 soaping at a bit higher ratio. I still haven't done the math on that. It's like 8 gallons per minute, that thing, or excuse me, 8 gallons total. So 7-to-1 that I'm pulling with that 1.8 injector. Gonna divide that into 12.5. It's gonna put me somewhere in the 1.5, 1.6 mark, I believe. So let's do a little time lapse and watch it melt. Love getting little videos of where it transitioned. All right, next project. Tape, vinyl, all hooked up, wrapped all the way around the back, ready to start. It is noontime. All right, we're back out front now on final rinse mode. No messing around. Came out beautiful. All right, here's the back on this big old cape. Very, very clean. Everything's gleaming and blinding white. This was the dirty side. Actually, both ends were pretty dirty. And the front was pretty dirty. And right up in all those dormers was pretty dirty. And we did a nice job. Everything came out really good right from the ground. I am all wrapped up, ready to go. And it is 12:37. No way. That's impossible. 12:37. Not even 40 minutes. Done. Today for lunch, we found a little country store out in Woodstock. We got a boar's head turkey sandwich, some Wachusett Ripple potato chips. Those are locally made right in Massachusetts. Snickers bar, and a lemon peace tea, baby. All right, we're all set up and running. I got hoses pulled all the way around, up the stairs, through the landscaping, around this house to the front. Start soaping here, work my way to the back, reel up to the truck. Should be an easy process. This is our last scheduled job of the day, and I'm a couple hours ahead today. So I just moved up a little patio cleaning that's in the area. I'm gonna go take care of that because we're pretty far from home at the moment. I'm a good 25 minutes from my house, so I may as well do what I can while I'm out here. And this one's gonna be quick and easy. All right, I'm all set up or getting set up on my last project of the day. I'm doing this brick paver patio that goes under the porch there, this whole area. And then there's a walkway that goes up and around over into the front to where the truck is. I did kind of surprise the client with this today, so I wound up moving all of this stuff off the patio myself and took the leaf blower and made a good attempt at getting 90% of what's here off. I've got my 12-volt pole down here. I'm going to pre-treat this a little bit, and then I'm going to come down here with the hammerhead and we're going to surface clean this whole area, and it should come up beautiful. All right, I got the walkway done pretty quickly. Just getting onto the patio now. Should make a nice difference pretty quickly. We'll get a proper method going here in a second. I'm real happy with that. Big difference. A little bit of pooling here and there. Well, I swept this really nicely with the fan. Under here is nice and dry nearly already. Came out sweet. You thought I missed a spot, but I didn't. I found it. All right, it's about 3:10 or so. I'm done, wrapped up. I'm gonna have the other half of my sandwich, and I'm gonna go give a quote to some rail fencing down the road. The guy's got a farm horse paddock with a bunch of rail fencing. It's got nasty lichen on it, and we're gonna go check that out. This project came out really good. I've been out here 4 or 5 times for these people over the last 3 years, so they keep calling me back.